Big changes for the Small Business Administration as House lawmaker Roger Williams is calling for a DOJ-style cleanup. Congressman Williams says there are multiple issues that need addressing, including allegations that taxpayer dollars were spent on registering voters and other campaign activities, or what's known as electioneering. Williams also says there's still hundreds of billions of dollars in COVID fraud that needs to be investigated as well. Congressman Roger Williams joins me now, chair of the House Small Business Committee. Congressman, good morning to you as always. I mean, it's 2025. We're still talking about COVID funds. How have we not figured this one out yet?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, the SBA has gone rogue under the Biden administration. $220 billion they misplaced during COVID. Can't find it. They got $70 billion worth of idle funding of loans that are 3% loans that haven't been paid on. We got through a whistleblower, the fact that they were electioneering and signing memos of understanding with states on how to sway the election back in November. And it's just a mess. I mean, they haven't been there for small business, and they're not working in their offices. Small businesses get there early, they stay late, they've had no help. We've got to get them back on the rails to where they're focused on Main Street America. And they may be, and frankly, the SBA may be too big and may be too large, and they don't need to compete against the banks. They need to be the lender of the last resort, not the first resort. So I look forward with Senator Loeffler doing some great things and cleaning it up and get it ready for Main Street.
And how exactly is all this still impacting small businesses, and what steps are you demanding be taken?
Well, what we want is to have a purge. We need to get the SBA to where they are Small Business Administration. Main Street America, I mean, they're ready to go with the tax cuts we're going to enjoy and the reduction of regulations. Main Street now can start a business, they can stay in business, and we need the SBA to be there for them if they need help from their local bank. But that's the whole goal. It's not a big deal. I mean, you're there to help small business owners regardless who's in the White House.
Is DOJ going to get involved with this at all, you think? Is that anything that you've asked of them?
Well, we haven't asked for them because I think Senator Loeffler and I can begin the process. I mean, I know that I heard Musk say one day that he thought the SBA should be done away with. And I mean, I don't know the answer to that other than the fact that I'm a small business owner. Main Street relies on the SBA. If we get it right, it will be perfect. Through the years, it's been a great engine to start a business, but they get political like they did under Biden, and we see what we got.
Mm-hmm. I also would be remiss not to ask you about the budget bill today. I want to get your thoughts with the ongoing budget talks in the House. Number of Republicans showing some skepticism of their support. Where do you stand before it's put to a vote today, and how do you think it'll affect growing small businesses?
Well, I'm in favor of it, needless to say. I think we do need one big, beautiful bill rather than two. We all won on tax cuts, giving money back to the people, and tax cuts have to happen first. Not the border. We're doing great things at the border, but people have to see an increased amount in their check, and they know that we are doing what we said we do. That's important. I'm a retailer, and this is the retail portion that we're in now of this budget, and we have to sell the best we got, and the best we got right now is tax cuts. I think it's going to pass. I think it'll go that way, but very important that we give the money back to the people as soon as we can.
Mm-hmm. Before I let you go, what are your other immediate priorities for the House Committee on Small Business to support small business owners around the country, sir?
Well, we want to continue to reduce regulations. Under the Biden administration, $1.73 trillion of regulations put on Main Street, 220 million man hours to comply. We're going to release those regulations so you're not competing against the government, but you're competing against your competition. That's what we want. That's called free markets. That's called entrepreneurship and capitalism. We want to get back to the basics.
I got to end it there, but Congressman Roger Williams, thank you, as always, for joining me. Big day ahead, so appreciate your time.
Thank you.